Hey, it's Cristin from CristinOnDemand.com, and on this channel, you'll find videos all about teaching ESL online for new, aspiring, and veteran teachers. And in this video, we are going to be talking about Outschool. I've been getting a lot of questions about Outschool lately, so this video is going to be kind of a compilation of all the questions I get. So it's going to be an FAQ of the top questions I get about Outschool. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's jump right in. Question number 1. Okay, so the first question I get all the time is, what are the hours? What are the hours for Outschool? So basically, on Outschool, you can teach kids from all over the world. I think most commonly the students are probably from the United States or Canada or from around here, but they can be from all over. So Outschool also said in 2019, they served a community of learners from over 100 countries. So keep that in mind also as you're building your classes for your hours and things like that. 100 countries, they're all over the world. So keep that in mind. That's one of the great things about Outschool is you can pick and choose when you want to teach. It's not like if you teach for another online company, like an ESL company like VIP Kid, GoGo Kid, things like that, where the hours are based on hours in China, things like that. Outschool's not like that. So if you want to teach a class at 10 o'clock in the morning or at noon or at 4 o'clock in the evening, you can do that, but you can also try to teach classes at 7 o'clock at night if you want. Basically, you can teach whenever you want, but it's, if your classes are popular, if they fill, is going to be if you're fulfilling a need for your students, when your students are signing up for your classes. So again, you can teach whenever you want because there are learners from all over the world, but the popularity of the time is going to be if you're fulfilling a time need for the students that are on the Outschool platform. Okay? Number 2. Okay, number 2, a question I get asked a lot also is, do you need a degree to work on Outschool? The answer to this is no, you don't. Now, Outschool wants you to, they think that anyone can be a teacher, can teach something that they're super passionate about, and they stand behind that. If you have a degree, that's great because that means that you went and got a degree in something that shows that you were passionate probably for that. If you went and got a degree in art, then you're probably pretty passionate about art. So that speaks to that. But maybe you didn't. Maybe you never went and got your degree, but you're still really passionate about art and you draw all the time, or you volunteer at your local community center and do art with kids there, or whatever it is. As long as you have a passion for something, you can teach it on Outschool. Outschool wants you. So they believe that adults with passion for something can be great teachers, and those are the individuals that they want on Outschool, and that's who they want to be teachers on Outschool. So no degree needed, okay? Number 3. Okay, number 3 is a doozy of a question, and I get it all the time, and I totally understand because it is a question that I myself was hung up on when I first applied with Outschool, got accepted as a teacher. I was kind of deer in the headlights on this one. What should I teach? I get this all the time. It can be difficult to decide what you want to teach. You see all these teachers, I'm going to teach this, I'm going to teach this, I'm going to teach this, and you're just kind of, but what can I teach? What can I supply these kids? What do I know enough about that I feel like I can teach? So I actually have a resource, and I've made it because like I said, I've lived this. I struggled with this as a new teacher. When I first got accepted to Outschool, I sat on my application for a good month. Like as a hired teacher, I sat as a hired teacher for a month before I listed my first class because I didn't know what I wanted to teach. So I'm telling you that I've been there. This is common, and I got through it, and now the ideas are just flowing out of me for classes. So I know you can do this. I know that you can find something that you want to teach, that you will love to teach, and you can do this. So I have a resource. It's on my website. You can find it below in the description box, but it's CristinOnDemand.com. Go there, use my resource. It helps you brainstorm ideas to figure out what it is you want to teach. Do you have a passion for something? What makes you smile? Do you have kids? what are they into? If you were a kid, what is something that you would have loved to take a class on? These are things. Another thing you can do, go on the Outschool website and just look at the classes that are offered and see what's already being offered, what's already on there. Maybe something will spark a light in you and be like, oh my gosh, I love that class. How can I do something similar, put my own spin on it, and maybe that's your passion. You know, I like to do a lot of English classes because English is where, you know, my passion is grammar, vocabulary, just public speaking, things like that. So I build my classes, a lot of my classes around things like that. So I will search sometimes on there and just kind of see what other people are doing. But make it around things you like, you know. Once you find your passion, what you're passionate about, I'm telling you, the ideas will follow. They will follow. And your classes, as you're building them, you will build them with a smile on your face because you can't wait to show these to your learners, and you just can't wait to teach them. So use my resource. This will come and you can do this. You've got it. Okay. Number 4. Okay. Number 4 is, do I need to know Zoom? Short answer to this is yes, you do need to know Zoom. The Outschool classes are taught on the Zoom platform. So this was kind of a biggie for me too when I first started, because while I had interacted with Zoom before I became an Outschool teacher, I had only interacted as like a participant, like someone, not a facilitator on Zoom. So I knew Zoom, but only not as a facilitator. So I was a little nervous about that, just the ins and outs, the little things, but Outschool is really great. They have webinars and things that you can take that will set you up for success. They also have a Facebook page that you can be in that is for Outschool teachers, that so many good questions and answers are in there. People willing to help you answer your questions, the little things about Zoom, even search YouTube. How do I use Zoom? You know, if you're a visual person like I am, helped me immensely when I first started. Just being able to see someone play around in Zoom, huge. You can also create a section of your class in Zoom, make it private so that nobody else can go in there. Nobody can sign up for it unless they have your link, and just, you wouldn't give that link to anybody. And once the class is open, go in there as the facilitator, obviously, and play around in there. No one's going to be in there. You're not going to have any learners in there. It's just for you to get in there and see what it looks like on the Outschool platform as a teacher, as a facilitator on Zoom. And that is a great way to play around with the features before your first class. Okay, that is Zoom. Now we are on to, I think, number 5. We'll call it 5. Here we go. Okay, so number 5 is, do you create, or do I create my own curriculum? Yes. Yes, you do. You create your own curriculum for Outschool classes. And again, if you're coming from other ESL companies, this can be something that's rather intimidating and something that you're not used to, right? Because on a lot of other platforms, ESL platforms specifically, this is done for you. On Outschool, it's not. But that is the beauty of, you know, being able to teach what you want, is you can teach what you want, how you want to teach it, and you are in control of that. So if this is something that is new to you, it might take you a little bit of time in the beginning, up front, to structure your classes. You know, how do I want this class to run? What's this class going to look like? What age group am I going to be, you know, selling this class to? How long is this class going to be? That's another question, actually, that I get a lot. How long are the classes? Again, because you are making your own curriculum, you are choosing all of these things. So you are choosing what you're teaching specifically, what age your class is for, you know, your learners. Are they going to be, you know, 3 to 6-year-olds? Are they going to be 15, 16, 17-year-olds? You are choosing the age range that your class is for. You are also choosing how long your class is going to be. How long do you think you're going to need for this class. Classes can be as short as 15 minutes and they can be over an hour, depending on what you need. And so the price tag on these classes, again, is all dictated by you. And that's another question that I get a lot. How much are these classes? How much am I getting paid? Again, that's up to you. So you need to take all of these things into consideration when you're deciding how much you want to charge per learner for your class. So, how long did the class take you upfront to build? How many learners are in your class? How old are they? How hard is the class going to be for you to facilitate? How long is the class? You're obviously not going to want to charge as much for a 15-minute or 20-minute class as you are for a 60-minute class. You see? So you need to take all that into consideration when you are building all of these little pieces into your class, into your curriculum, and that all comes together in this one piece, in your curriculum piece. So something you can do that might help, especially in the beginning, again, is take a look at other classes on the Outschool platform. So if there's something that you're looking to teach, maybe an English grammar class, pop that in the search box on Outschool and see what kind of classes there are. Maybe there's something similar to yours. Click on it and see how that teacher structured their class. What age range did they choose? How long is their class? What are they charging for that class? Just to give you an idea, especially if it's your first time. Like I said, just when you're getting your feet wet, that might help you a lot in the beginning with the curriculum piece as you're just starting out. Okay? So that was like 5, 6, 7, 8. Next one. Here we go. Okay, so in that last one, we went over kind of like the pay. We went over pay a little bit, right? That's all dictated by you. We also went over how long the classes are, again, dictated by you. So next I kind of want to get into how do you get paid? So you get paid by Outschool through PayPal. So you're going to need to have a PayPal account set up to get paid by Outschool. And typically you get paid 7 to 10 days after your class starts. You have a class start, 7 to 10 days after that class starts, you will get paid for that class through PayPal by Outschool. Now, with Outschool, like many other online class platforms, if you're familiar, maybe you're not, but if you are, you are an independent contractor with Outschool. But what is different with Outschool is that they are not going to give you a 1099 for taxes, okay? They're not going to do that. How you might get a 1099 is because you're getting paid through PayPal. Once you make $20,000 through PayPal, once you get paid $20,000 through PayPal, PayPal will supply you with a 1099 and report your income to the IRS. Outschool will not. Outschool is not going to be providing you with a 1099, and they are not going to be reporting your income to the IRS. Again, once you make $20,000 through PayPal, PayPal will be supplying you with a 1099 and they will be reporting that income to the IRS, okay? So that's how taxes and things like that work with Outschool currently. So right now it is June 2020. It could change going forward, but that's how it stands right now, okay? Okay, next thing. Okay, another question I get is how old are the learners on Outschool? So learners on Outschool are anywhere between the ages of 3 and 18 years old. Yes, so you can cater your classes to, littles as young as 3, 4, 5, 6, and anywhere high school age, 16, 17, 18 years old. So keep that in mind also when you are building your classes, okay? Excellent. Okay, last but not least is there a referral program for Outschool? The answer to this is yes, and it's actually twofold. So for Outschool, they have a parent referral program and a teacher referral program. So how the parent referral program works is you have a link that they give you that you can supply to parents. It's a one-time use. If they use your link, they get $20. They like to say that it's toward one Outschool class. And in a way, it kind of is. It's a one-time use. So they get a $20 credit toward one purchase. So if they buy 4 classes that are $5, they can apply that $20 toward that one transaction. So the class does not have to be one $20 class. It can be 2 $10 classes. As long as they are purchasing the 2 classes or the 4 $5 classes in one transaction, they can apply that credit toward that one purchase, and that will satisfy. So that's how it works. So they will get that $20, and the person who referred them, so if they use your link, you also get a $20 credit to use for classes on Outschool. So that is really great. It's a great parent referral program. So if you're looking to have your kiddos take some classes on Outschool, I have a parent referral link in the description box below. Feel free to use it. Try out some classes for free. See how your kiddos like it. They might just love it. And then you can kind of see how the classes are from a parent perspective, see how the teachers are running their classes, and kind of get your feet wet that way if you're still on the fence about whether or not Outschool would be a good fit for you as a teacher. And then there's also a teacher referral program also. Now, if you're familiar with any other referral program for other online platforms, this one's a little bit, it's a good program. It's just a little bit more difficult to attain. So if a teacher, someone wants to be a teacher on Outschool and they use your Outschool referral link, they will be one of your referrals. Now, what they have to do, they need to obviously be hired as an Outschool teacher on the platform, and they have to earn $100 with Outschool before you are paid. But you are paid $200 for that referral. So if I have a referral, they use my link, they have to be hired and then start teaching classes, enough classes so that they earn $100 teaching classes. Once they do that, then I will receive $200 for that referral. So I hope that makes sense. Again, if you're looking to become an Outschool teacher, I would love to mentor you through the process. My referral link for Outschool teachers is also below, so feel free to click on that. Outschool does not supply me with any of your information besides your name. So if you do use my link, please also reach out to me via email at Cristin@CristinOnDemand.com and let me know you've used it so I can help you through the process. Or you can also reach out to me on social media as well. Okay? Again, I'd be happy to help you through the process. So that is it. Those are all my frequently asked questions. If I have missed one, I hope I didn't. But if I did, please, please, please reach out to me either in the comments below or on social media or through my email. I'm happy to answer any questions always. I hope you guys know that. Please subscribe if you like this video, if it helped you, and for more videos like this, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.